The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning. Welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. CPI day. Inflation report in about 1 hour from now. Interesting to see where we go because we've been falling. Falling. And can you try to send me a long signal here? Right now I'm ignoring signals because it's just been a choppy night. You can see here is our NQ chart overnight, and you can see we have a very small range. Very small. High has been 368. Low has been 288, so 80 points range. Not much at all. So, and just chop it as all get out. ES, obviously same thing. 24 points of range or so. Copper, not much range there either. Less than 100 ticks from up to down. Platinum coming down. No, I'm sorry, that's not platinum. That's British pound. We have the currencies coming down. Gold just made a new daily low last candle. It has about 9 points, a little, almost 10 points of range. Bond, UltraBond. A little over a point in range. Mostly all within 90 minutes there. In the middle of the night. Crude's been rising up. Has about 2.5 points of range. See a beautiful move up there. About a full point up. And natural gas has been falling harshly. It has about 200 ticks of range. That's where we stand here on the morning with CPI less than an hour away. Bitcoin trying to head up back, got just reclaimed 30,000. Was having some internet problems. My internet was out during the night. It was very slow when I started to stream. So if there's outages, no, I'll be back. It seems to be improving some now. I still have I have 1/10 the speed I should. Not a good sign. So NQ is moving up off that long signal. Not sure how much. Let's look. Got just about 50. I got 15. So. Hello, my Ameritrade. How are you this morning? So I'm gonna attempt the so-called heart thumper strategy again on the CPI. without the ATM this time. Glad to hear it. One second here. Oh yeah, it's been very since the the open yesterday afternoon or evening, whatever. It's only moved only an 80-point range on the NQ. Although we are moving up here. Let's see, seems to be breaking out some. Setting up my strategy for the news here, so give me 1 second. That's all I need to do. Apply. Okay, there we go. So I should have taken that last long signal. You see off of there, it finally broke up to the upside, got it back above 300, up to 322, pulling back there. Yeah, definitely compressed. Pretty much since the open, you can see how flat it looks. Which means CPI might be explosive. Quickly eat my eggs while there's like nothing going on. And we'll be ready to rock and roll here. See, or I have the ATR at the bottom of NQ. We're only at an ATR of about 6, between 6 and 7. Just kind of small for this kind of time of day. It's really been choppy overnight. Well, give me another 2 or 3 minutes and we'll chart out overnight and see. I think it'll be very hard to trade. We'll look at it. Quick pullback on NQ down back to that EMA line. And it's trying to break. So you can see we did break out a little bit, but not a lot. And this looked like a reversal candle and it ended up being one. It's come down about 15 points off of the top. Actually about 20 points. Seems to be trying to bounce there. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Gold dropping like a rock. I love using that. Crude heading down recently. I think gold's making new daily lows. It is. Beautiful candle there. Beautiful short signal there. While sleeping, of course. But it's down 9 points since that short signal. You see platinum dropping, silver dropping. All the metals. Copper making a new daily low as well. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing today? It says 4 viewers and 4 likes. I like that. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, my mind just froze. Ratio. That's the word. Ratio. Eggs are almost done. Then it's the supplements, and we're good to roll. Oh. Crude's all above VWAP so far. It's scrunching my chart much better. We're hanging right around VWAP on the indices, it looks like. Yep. VWAP. VWAP. Hey, eggs have been completed. Just need to take some supplements, which I didn't get together last night beforehand. We're ready to rock and rumble. Eggs are digesting. Supplements taken. Hello, Peter. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I don't recognize your name, so if you're new to the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. So let's chart out overnight, because I think if I had actually been trading overnight, I think I would have been absolutely 100% frustrated. But let's chart it out. I would not have taken that one. I would not have taken that one. You know, that one might have worked, actually. 326? Eh, not really. Well, think I would have needed to adjust. Because normally, once London hits, I look for 15 points. If I'm actually trading overnight. And see, that would have... No, it would not have stopped me out. Hey, I would have won. NQ popping. Figures, every time I try to chart, NQ sends signals. Trying to pop back up. Recent high was 322. We're at 316 now. Last long signal did work. I think I'm going to ignore this one for now. Continue to quickly chart out the overnight and see how it was. So that would have led into that. Obviously, that would have been a nice short there. That was the best short of the night. Taking a long here. I would have got 15. That would have been decent. Might have been a better night than it looks. Would not have taken that short. Would have taken that long. There we go. Oh, that would have worked. This short probably would have faked me out. Even though it shouldn't have, but lately I've been not catching the fact when they end in the bands, and that's something I need to work on. So, see, that would have stopped me. And that next short would have worked. Hey, Leonardo, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a couple days. I may have fallen for that one. That one would have been bad. But I wouldn't have stayed in for the full stop. I think I would have got out once the long signal fired. Would have fell for this long signal. Let's see if that would have worked. I like the way I say that. Fell for it. Like the market's trying to trick me. You can see it would not have worked. Obviously, the way to play this overnight would have been shorter, less than 15 points of a target. More like 10. This one would have worked. Would have led to that. That would have been a no-no. That would have been a no-no because of almost hitting the bands. Of trending bands, so that was a no-no. So this is a good one. And obviously that was when it didn't take that one. Almost took this one, but didn't. You can see it failed right away. So overnight, 1, 2 wins, loss, win, loss. So it's what, 3 and 3, 3, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 6 to 3. 6 to 3 as wait 7 to 3 since midnight my time. About when I'm getting ready for bed. I do have the heart thumper strategy ready to go for the CPI report. Hopefully we do better than we did last time. We're still so choppy, slightly above 12,300. Obviously, we had made a big move down yesterday. Not sure people saw that coming. Got down to 12,255. We have not retouched that low, but that was the lowest we have been since May 27th. Big sell-off yesterday afternoon and morning, really. Actually started in the morning, tried to pop back up at the open, failed, then down. Hey, Chad. Good morning. So not only do we have the CPI report this morning at 8:30, but at 10 a.m. we also have the University of Michigan sentiment preliminary, which is another thing that can cause a jump. Remember Wednesday FMOC meeting, 2 p.m. Eastern. Crude popped up there. Let's look at agriculture overnight. Soybeans, big move down. Soybean meal, slight move down. Corn, slight move. Short signal there on NQ. I don't know. It's right on VWAP. It's been it's been obviously ranging. We've been getting a couple of nice, smaller moves. I'm not sure we're gonna get anything that's substantial now until the report in half an hour, a little more than half an hour. So look at that, just hanging right on VWAP there. That yellow line is VWAP. VWAP. Trying to break it. Gold's still grinding down. Did dip below VWAP, now back above. Obviously not making a move at all. So let's look how some 15-minute charts would have played overnight for a couple minutes here before the top of the hour. Because I have my branch maybe transitioning to 15-minute charts. This one, that long signal would have sucked. Pulled back, then went. That's a beautiful reversal candle there, which led to this 12-tick candle down. Basically came down to the EMA line and bounced. That'd been a nice little play. That was the UltraBond. UltraBond. Yes, I'm silly. Don't judge me. This was Crude. Big candle last night. Now, I actually did get I took a trade on micro Crude. After seeing this bullish engulfing candle. And then it pulled back a little bit and finally went. I got out right around here. It was only like a $22 trade, but it felt good because I looked at this bull, you know, originally I thought we were going to bounce here and we didn't. But I didn't jump in there. I saw this bullish engulfing though and decided to get in, and it did pull back a bunch. But finally it did go up the way I expected it to. Actually, you can see it actually continued going up, but I got out before it, or just as it was touching that downtrending EMA line. This long signal would have been good, although I would have been hesitant to take that there. We're still a downtrending band, and our EMA line is still downtrending. So let me just check, make sure it is an EMA line. No, that's an SMA line. Let's change that. Ah, see, that's much better. The EMA line would have been white, so it would have been comfortable taking that there and riding that up for riding high. Sorry, a good 40 ticks or so. And of course, this long signal would have been beautiful, beautiful. And natural gas continues to just harshly fall. Here's the top of the hour. See, we had a quick move there down. Off that short signal so far, 299 down to 292, so only 7 points. So no top of the hour boost here, which is fine. That's what I kind of expected this morning. So we'll continue to look at our 15-minute charts. Gold continues to make new daily lows. You can see that short signal on the 15-minute would have been brilliant. And we've really been grinding all night. That short signal there have been good as well, though not much different than that one. You can see it kind of went up. Silver would have been beautiful. Platinum. That last short signal would have been beautiful. That long signal would have had some little oomph to it. Signal on wheat would have been good. Now I'm starting to wonder if do I have these on EMA or SMA? I used to always be SMA, and now I switched to EMA. That was rude. Yeah, it is. They are all on EMA. I mean SMA. Got some. Oh, there we go. So that little top of the hour boost came 2 minutes late. 14 points up. Recent high 322. Morning CBR. How you doing? And comes right back down. Right back down. Glad to hear that, CBR. Short signal there. Do I want to take it? Do I? That is the question. Totally reversed there, so the answer is no. Wow, Black PD, that's an amazing win rate. Did the increased volatility starting back in February, did that change things while you were studying it? From the war and all that? And I'm dealing with some sinus issues, so I'm gonna take something for that. Hello, Mr. Overtime, Wayne. Good morning, how are you? FGD, word? No idea why I just said word. Do I think I am? Hello, Kevin. Yep, I just checked my pulse. We are live. Hello, Burl. Just CL, CBR. So NQ did pop back up. That was ended up being an interesting little reversal candle there. Mr. Scriptwriter, I know CFT's launching, I believe today, he's launching an interview with the founder of UProfit. Hey, Verdian, how you doing? Uh, check. Uh, check. Just out of curiosity, CBR, put in natural gas, NG. If you also are having trouble with NG, then make sure for some reason you didn't uncheck the NYMEX data feed. Usually, sometimes when you're not getting data, if you're not getting data, and sometimes it's a data feed issue. How you doing, Mr. Burrell? I will say with your comparison there, scriptwriter, I'm pretty sure UProfit has the easier withdrawal rules once you're funded. I haven't really checked out Bowenox, but I know UProfit and Earner Trade are the two with the easiest withdrawal uh, parameters. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, he seems like a good guy. Was enjoying listening to his stream yesterday. Hope you're doing well today as well, Rebecca. Some little pop up here in agriculture. Uh, they have I don't remember. Burl, you're the UProfit guy. can you do a quick, if you're not driving, if you're driving, don't. Never mind. You're responding quickly, so maybe you aren't driving. I just know that people say you can get withdrawals from your profit within 24 hours, and you don't need to wait real long like you do with some of these other programs. One day, CFT loves it when I give him work. I shouldn't say give him work, but suggest things, and then he mulls them over. He tries to say, it sounds like too much work. And then he says, you know what, I'll do the video. So I might suggest to him a video where he compares all the withdrawal procedures of the various props. Well, LinkedIn, that's disturbing. Crude and gold. NQ is trying to grind up. Grind up. Never seen either one, Heber. Hello, Larry. How are you doing today? Male Gossip, welcome. We're about 16 minutes from CPI. Are you down with CPI? You know I don't know. That was just stupid. Things that come out of my mouth sometimes just even I don't understand. Hey, G-Cart. Good morning. And Burl, like when you request withdrawals, it's like a 24-hour just a 24-hour, not you don't have to wait like a certain amount or whatever time. Correct? When you are at a withdrawal level. And thank you for uh, taking the time to type that out. Hopefully you weren't driving 55 miles an hour down a highway somewhere while doing that. No restrictions at all on crude or micro crude on under trade. I know, but I always like to throw in you earn the trade facts. Bull and ox. What does he brag about? I know back in the day, and by back in the day I mean all of year and a half ago. I used to enjoy him. That's how I found out about these prop firms. Is he still? Does he still shill Top Step? He's how I found out about prop firms. I think I learned about Top Step from him, and that's what started this crazy journey. So in a way, beginner uh, beginner trader is the reason we're all here this morning on this stream. If I hadn't tuned into him, I would have never found out about Top Step, and I would have never then eventually found her in the trade, and I would have never started the stream, and we wouldn't be here all together this morning. Gold's still grinding downward. Crude's popped back up. Hello, TC. CFT is an awesome, awesome guy. So about 10 minutes away from CPI. So it means I'll once again check my chart because I'm going to be doing my 10-10 heart thumper on it. Hopefully without the disastrous results of the last time I tried it. But obviously, it's always possible. I won't get the double entry like I did last time. So 40 offset, 729.55, 1 minute chart, gauntlet account. Done. All looks good. Sell, all looks good. Okay, yay. We're good to roll. Or go, or whichever way we're doing. Okay, so target's 123.20 on crude from Black Beauty. Keep an eye on that. It just made a new high of the day. It's heading up while natural gas is just kind of raining down. That would always suck if natural gas was actually like raining down. That'd be dangerous. NQ still just hanging around 310. Let's quickly look at NQ's other higher time frames. Has room to move both to the upside and the downside on the 15-minute chart before hitting bands. About 40 points either way. But this might not be a huge move because of how harsh we've squeezed. There might be a move that hits bands and quickly pulls back. 30-minute chart, bands are about 50 points from the price action. Price action's right on the midline. Hourly chart, big squeeze there. Obviously lots of room on the hourly chart. 5-minute. 5-minute, we are on a small uptrend. Those bands are not far away on the 5-minute. And of course, back to our 1-minute chart here. Bands are only 15 points apart on the 1-minute, so this CPI report could be interesting. It's going to burst through those bands one way or the other, I have a feeling. We shall see. So we're about 6 minutes away. No, did not mean to give that impression at all. I get frustrated with myself, irritated with myself, my trading, but if I've ever given that impression while talking to you guys about stuff, that was definitely not intended at all. I'm usually a pretty easygoing guy. You might hear me sigh on occasion. It's just me letting out some more anxiety than anything else. Anyone else think I sound irritated? Curious now. Big move up here with 5 minutes to go. Yeah. Well, so interesting move here, real quick. Just a few minutes before the CPI report, we're seeing strength we haven't seen here. The high of the day is 68, 368. It's hit 332. It's pulling back. But guys, if you're hearing that, point it out to me when you feel that way, and I'll give you my honest appraisal at that point in time and I'll also take into account to see why people might be feeling that way, and if it's legitimate, not legitimate. That's not the word, but like I don't know the word I'm looking for. But I will try to uh, keep that in mind. Put it that way. Obviously, no one wants to listen to someone that sounds down or irritated all the time. So, real quick, going over to my Ninja Trader chart, you'll see with 5 seconds to go before the news, you'll see with 5 seconds to go before the news, you will see two orders pop up on the chart, 10 points away from the current price. And right now I'm thinking downside because we're already bursting through the upside. No, it is a big deal, honestly. I want you guys to let me know that. I mean, obviously I want to grow the stream, and no one wants. I don't want you all going to beginner traders saying, "Well, he sounds irritated all the time." Coming down here, see big moves here. This is a little bit scary. You can see the way this is spiking here right before. So there's a chance it could end up getting filled accidentally. Let's move these alerts out of the way. There we go. 10 seconds. There you see my orders. I have no idea what just happened. Wow, I think I got filled again early the wrong way. I have no idea. Hold on, I gotta check my stats. I think I got filled the wrong way again and then got stopped out. I did. Okay, looks like I can't use this strategy anymore. I don't know what just happened there. 150 points down and I got stopped out for a $700 loss. And I'm not even sure why, because the candle is... It must have hit right before the candle. This strategy was working so well, and now all of a sudden it don't work. So 180 points down, and I took a huge loss. So yeah, I might sound a little irritated now. So that didn't work again, and maybe I need to stop using that. That worked so well almost every time I've tried it, and there it just didn't. Second time in a row that it's wrecked me here. Meanwhile, market didn't like the CPI report, so let's go look at that. US CPI month over month 1%. forecast was 0.7%. The previous was 0.3%. So yeah, it missed forecast there. It was higher than expected. Core CPI year over year also missed by 0.1%. So we're now down to less than 100 points above the 12,000 mark. Wow, what a squeeze. Boom. Doop, 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 doop. Anyway, sorry. That was fun. But yeah, so I took the loss there. You know, the odd part is it sent a short signal. I gotta get rid of these bands because this chart's bothering me now. Oh, even when okay, get rid of VWAP. Still bothering me. What the heck is still scrunching the chart? Log auto. I guess there's just no way to change that right now. Yeah, nothing. So anyway, well, let's jump over to our 15-minute chart because that's now 239 points down. Still going down. And we're going to look now, and we're at turn back time. Turn back time. And we are now back to the 26th of May, where we started coming up from these lows. Well, we started coming up a few days earlier. 11,491 was our most recent low back here on the 20th. Alright, well, it's popped back up already from the low, about 20 points. What did ES get down to? ES got down to 39.59. Good job, Rodian. So, the strategy that was working so well suddenly is not. And again, I was too stunned to play what should have been an excellent, what was obviously an excellent bounce play on that next candle. Kind of funny. ATR jumped from 8 to 25. Yeah, Matt, I went back to the old one because the ATM screwed me up last time and entered 2 orders. It was a slippage on this. It moved so fast that it entered the order and it entered the order long. Well, let's look at the executions. Hold on. It entered the order long 1 second before the news hit. So I got fill before the news hit at 313.5, which was at the very top, and I got stopped out 2 seconds later for what was ended up being a 40-point drop. So it was exactly 40 points. I got nailed for instead of the 20 that it should have been. So I got 20 points of slippage because it moved that fast. And I got filled before the news hit. Well, if there was no stop, Matt, then how would I have been stopped out? I didn't close it. It literally, the trade lasted 2 seconds. And it wasn't me that hit the close button. Well, I think I'm going to scrap it totally because the ATM there could have ended up giving me 2 trades instead of 1 like the last time. Yeah. The opposing order was hit and then, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But yeah, it's still, I mean, yeah, that's right. I was planning on managing the trade myself instead of using the ATM. But the problem was the actual problem there was I got filled before the news hit. It actually, even the order placed at 50 with 5 seconds to go, and I got filled with 1 second to go. So maybe, I mean, there the only change it could have possibly made there was instead of having the order placed at 5 seconds to go, place it with like 2 seconds to go. Because I got filled at 12,313. And you can see the candle opened exactly at my fill price. The candle opened at 12,313.5. So it filled right before, and the high of the candle was 1213 and 3/4. So I got filled right at the high of that candle before it whooshed down that 182. Now here's the fun part. If I actually had caught that candle, and if it went my direction, it probably would have blew my consistency big time because that dropped so fast that probably have been a $3,000 trade. So yeah, I did not want to use the ATM because of the way the ATM ended up filling 2 orders last time, and I got hit with the double loss. But either way, neither one would have saved me this time. It just ended up filling early, which is always a risk, but slippage just killed me there. And I'm just, you guys are probably right. I probably am sounding a little bit more irritated lately because I just can't get anything to go right. And I don't want to sound like a complainer. I don't want y'all running to other streamers and saying he sounds irritated, he sounds blah, whatever. But I also, the other day, I know someone on here asked me not to enter a trade because they were entering the trade and they didn't want me to jinx it for them, and that hurt more than it should have. Because I don't want to become the streamer that's known as the one that just loses all the time. And I, Matt, I got filled to go long. That's the thing. I got filled long at 313 and a half. It went up to 313 and a quarter, and then whooshed down. 3/4. I'm sorry. So it never went long, but I got filled long 1 second before the news. So I mean, do you think you're saying that the ATM would have saved me some slippage on the loss? Is that what you're saying? Oh, are you saying that it actually would have worked? Are you saying that the ATM would have stopped me out and then it would have caught my short and to go down? Are you saying having the two orders happen this time would have actually been beneficial? Is that what you're saying? So anyway, gold, gold dropped big time as well. Gold dropped about 8 points down and then has totally recovered. We are back above 12, or we're fighting at 12,100. Okay, yep, Matt, I'm pretty sure you're right on that. The ATM, what happened last time scared me, so I stayed away from it this time. Bitcoin didn't like it either. UltraBond, well, everything didn't like it. Although UltraBond's almost recovered its. Oh, well, that's copper. Never mind. Ew, duh. Okay, so the initial report on UltraBond didn't like it. Sneeze. So UltraBond didn't like it, now it does. I'm probably just gonna scrap it. I can't trust it anymore. I don't know. Well, I don't. I mean, yeah, it is dangerous, but I mean, here's the thing. If I had the orders placed at 2 seconds instead of 5 seconds, it would have worked. It just jumped so much in that last minute that I ended up getting filled early. That last 5 seconds. 90, I shouldn't say 90. I haven't done the stats, and I shouldn't be making up stats. But most of the time, it goes just one direction on these news reports. So most of the time, it does work. And even the last time, it would have worked without the ATM. So last time it would have worked without the ATM. This time it would have worked with the ATM. So, uh, no, not yet. Watching now. Matt, what are those alerts I'm hearing as I'm watching this video? Yep, exactly. I just saw that. So if I had, and again, if I had set it that it fired 2 seconds before instead of 5 seconds, it would have worked. Now again, if it went down so fast that I would have had to lose money for the earn the trade consistency rule. But it would have been beautiful in the TCP if I had done it with 2 seconds to go. I don't know. Okay. And the other amazing thing here is if I just no strategy, no heart thumper. I think we lost everybody else. No one else was talking or chatting. But just followed the signal. I just jumped in based on this signal that I would have also won. So I would have had to jump in right before because I'm not sure. I have to look at the 1 second chart on EggQ to see how fast that actually moved. So anyway, now we're trying to recover. Short signal firing there. Is it going well for you, Andrew? So I'm here sitting here just stewing, and again, I mean my bands are still so bands are actually 80 points apart. They just don't look it. I take it you're talking about Crude. Yep, I see it coming down toward VWAP. Matt, honestly, here's the other mistake I made. I should have never used it today. Why? We're in a contract roll. So the volume on this contract is down because there's some people that have already rolled and some people that haven't. So the volume on this contract is down, leading to more slippage. Let's go look at what the volume on the other contract is. First of all, why did it give me a signal? Another short signal, but yeah. Let's go into NQ futures. Now I didn't want the current contract in front because I don't know which contract that is. NQ. NQU. So let's see. Well, first of all, that's interesting. The new contract only went down 172 points, versus the old contract went down 182. the volume on that the volume on the new contract 3,000. The volume on the old contract 4,000. So we're almost totally splitting the volume. So that's why we got so much slippage. Because right now volume is split between the old contract and the new contract. So that is why we're doing half. We did half the normal volume because we're split, and thus got more slippage. And I should have taken that into account. If we jump to a daily chart here, old contract's done 135,000 in volume today. New contract has done 69,000. So, dealing with at least 1/3 to a good like 40% of the volumes on the new contract. And that led to the terrible slippage because I never the most slippage I've ever gotten on regular NQ is like 10. Oh, I agree, but I mean, the slippage was worse today because the fact that the volume was split between the two contracts. I roll over tomorrow. Well, Monday, I mean. I always wait to the end of the week. And luckily, CME is changing the way rollover happens starting with the next contract. So there isn't this confusion. Hold on, I'll find that announcement. Then I'll update my P&L to show that I'm down over $700 today. And we'll go turn back time here because I posted it on the Discord yesterday. If you were a member of the Discord, you would see it. A lot of people talk a lot. There we go. Effective this Sunday, June 12th, trade day Monday, June 13th, the lead month roll procedure for index equities will be amended on CIBX, CME Global X as follows. Each month, right now, each month rolls quarterly effective on the Thursday 1 week prior to expiration. And the new procedure will be that the leap month rolls quarterly effective the Monday of the week of expiration. So from now on, it will no longer be this mid-week roll. It'll be the Monday of the week that it expires. So I'm gonna need to do a lot of soul searching on this whole trading thing over the weekend. Glad to hear that, Black Beauty. Ace, couple of questions. One, what did you find out about your finger? Oh, that's okay, Ace. We don't judge for height here. Morning 90 bid even. Oh, I'm on a daily chart. I knew that something didn't look right there. Short signal on the daily chart. So the low there on that move was 12,041, and we're heading down, back down there. Will we break 12,000 today? That's the question. If I didn't sit here stunned and taken that short signal instead, this would already be down 40 points, and I'll be recovering some of my losses. But once again, oh, good. That's excellent. So maybe you benefited from a colonoscopy. Long signal firing on NQ. So, okay, let's try and regroup and figure out where we can make some money today. "24 minutes until the bell. Definitely taking a big breath here now that the excitement's over. Yeah. Hopefully it heals up nicely, and hopefully you don't end up needing that surgery. That's excellent news, Ace. Yay for colonoscopies. Not a sentence I ever thought I would say. Bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Yeah, that's that's the hard part with it being in your hand. You can't really brace yourself if something happens. Capital preservation is job one there, Burl. So nothing wrong with that. Gold sending a short signal. Yeah, bro. I'm Ace. I'm really frustrated. You know, my, I know my problem is in my strategy. It just seems like I can't execute. Nothing seems to go right. And without sounding like a pity party, this seems to be the story of my life. So I don't know if it's worthwhile continuing this journey if it's never gonna go right. Yeah, I did get an email from somebody yesterday that I should have an in-depth discussion with Ace about why he has a 2-point target. Oh, Ace, honest opinion. Two people earlier in here in the chat said I often sound irritated. What's your opinion? Oh yeah, the thing is, I don't really go for. I obviously I do NQ versus CS, but with NQ, it's not like I'm shooting for 100 points. I'm usually shooting for 15, which 15, 2 points is $100. 15 points is 300. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but or if it's micros, it's less. But I mean, it's not like NQ and NQ's more bouncy by a bit, but I mean, if you compare the, ES and NQ, you're often seeing the same chart. It's not my strategy that is the problem. It's my execution. I think you could give me 100 different strategies that would prove in the work, and I would still be having having the mental block on executing them. Oh no, Ace, I didn't. How about now? Yay. Okay. Thank Comcast for that. Hey, I wonder if I can sue Comcast for me missing this move that would have been a nice 50-point move. Oh. Circle went away on my phone. Let me see if I'm live on my phone. Seems like the delay is terrible though. Maybe not. Yeah, the delay seems to be about 30-40 seconds. I'm not sure why. Thank you, Matt. And we're just a couple minutes from the bell. New low of the day was 11,000. Maybe not. I swear I saw 11,000, or is my charts not updated? Right here. 11,998. Are my charts not in sync? Oh. Oh, yay. Okay. So now my 15-minute chart is on one contract and my 1-minute chart's on a different contract. Yay. Thank you guys for returning. I swear I need it. I need to find a different ISP than Comcast, but unfortunately there are no others around here. Marquito. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, please correct me. Welcome. Hello. Don't recognize your name. If you're new to the stream, welcome. About a minute from the bell. ES just dropped to 39.40. In the year 39.40. Now, NQ on the new contract is like 30 points different than NQ on the old contract. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm sorry. No, it's not. It's about the same. Although it's showing a low of only 12, is 26, and the old contract actually dropped below 12,000. Ding, 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 ding. Actually, I go to a 5-minute chart here usually. Popping up here some. I expect to pop up here, honestly. Up about 18 points so far. $37, $38. Big move up 40 points. And right back down, all the way back down, now negative by 5. And back up. So up, down, turn around, do the hokey pokey, and turn yourself about. Back up by 36. Look at those candles. That's quite the candles there. Crude doing good for you, Black Beauty? Up 42 points on NQ. And right back down. Wow. Good job. Short signal firing on NQ here. Lately, anytime it tells me to at the open to take a trade, it's worked. But I'm gonna watch it. And I might start taking trades on it starting next week. Short. Oh well, Ace is doing the short. Oh, oops. I forgot to reconnect Ninja Trader. Huh. Ninja Trader won't oh, there it goes. I was going to take that short, but then I realized that Ninja Trader wasn't connected. Beautiful move down here. So this 5-minute candle making new lows. Trying to get below 12,000 on the new contract. And on the old contract, it's well below 12,000, down to 11,984. I'm not wearing shorts. So first 5-minute candle was down 57.5 after at one point being up about 40 points. So that a 90-point range on that opening candle. Let's go over here and look at where we're at. Trying to come back up to 12,000 now in the old contract. Crude grinding down nicely. Gold trying to grind back up. NQ still coming down. Maybe today's the day we go to zero. Gold dropped all the way down to 1826.5, which is a low for the last since looks like May 19th. Now we're kind of slowish again. Ace, I assume you got your 2 points. I think you got 2 points earlier, though. So I think you got some additional points. Do want to thank everyone for rejoining me after my internet outage. Gold popped up. Now resending a short. UltraBond, that's an interesting looking chart. See something here. Oh yeah. So this would have been a beautiful reversal play. Kinda, maybe. I mean, it broke that fourth standard deviation band on both ends. Ended up being up 1 point. It's given it all back. This would have been beautiful short right here. So what I'm thinking, I would have to look at the 1 minute chart. I'm thinking it went down first, then up, pulled back, leading into this. This would have been beautiful. Let's go look at that since indices aren't really doing anything. Let's look at that back there. Maybe I need to start doing my strategy on the UltraBond. So yeah, that's exactly what it did. UltraBond, here was the news. It went down by 20 ticks, then another few ticks here. You can see how that was a beautiful reversal candle. And then we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green 1 minute candles up. And we hit the top here and then started pulling back. Would have got the short signal right here on the 1 minute chart, which corresponded perfectly with this new candle here. This candle reversed a few ticks here, but this would have been an excellent play. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play off the 15-minute chart. Matt, did you win that scalp? Was that a? I wasn't sure if you were announcing you won a scalp or if you were in a scalp. A short on gold would have been good. Could have got 15 ticks on it. Excellent job, Matt. So now we just kind of take a breath here. long signal on NQ. Jumped in on 2 MNQs. Jumped in late as usual. 10 points late. Holy crap. How late? Stopped out. Nice. Bouncing back down to the SMA line. Crude oil popping up, back up to 121. Short signal NQ. Are we going to a range here? Home on the range. VWAP well above current price action on ES, so we're going to get rid of that indicator. Just hide it now because it's scrunching my chart. Popping back up on NQ and ES. Kind of whipsawing. Moving down. It came up, bounced back off that EMA line, sending the second short. Jumping in. Not jumping in, but deciding to get in there. And coming right back up at me. We're whipsawing around 12,000. Low on this contract, which is the contract I'm trading, is still the June contract. Still has slightly more volume. It's 972, I believe. We're at 984, trying to break down below that low of the day, which happened just about 20 minutes ago. But it's struggling. There we go. There's a nice move down. Just broke new low of the day. Down to 11.9. Yep, it's whipping back up on me. And wow, it's going to stop me out break even. And it's going to continue to go down, so I shouldn't have moved my trailing. Screw it. Watch what it does. Yeah, it stopped me at break even, and now continuing to head down. I got in at 11.988. It popped back up to 11.999. 11.99. So it popped up and stopped me out, and now it's down to 60. I've been looking for 30 points there, so 88 to 58. Let's see if it gets. Did it get down to 50? It got down to 60 so far. Crude up to VWAP and above it. Fresh short signal there on ES. Interesting, they're not lining up like they normally do. Yep, there have been my 30 points. If I hadn't moved my stop. It's another thing I'm gonna be looking at this weekend. Gold trying to pop up here into the bands. Down to 11,950 on NQ. ES down to 39.30. On the new contract, we're down to 11,974. Great job, Matt. Excellent. Excellent. We're going down 60 points since I entered that trade and then allowed myself to get stopped out at break even. Yes. Trying to get down to 3,900. I'm not sure when the last time we were at 3,900. I gotta look. Oh. Wasn't that long ago. May 24th. And of course, then our recent low is 3807, which was on May 20th. Then we would have to go back a long time. Long time ago. I still remember. But that's all the lyrics that I remember. Yep, see the short signal there on Crude? Yes. 39.15, sending a short. Oh. Never mind, that's on the daily chart again. I did that again. Down to 39.15. Oh, NQ just broke 11,900. Wow. So let's look at our 15-minute chart, shall we? So since CPI, we've dropped. Well, it's hard to say. Let's go to our 1-minute chart and go with the, because we're still. I hate this two contracts thing. I'm so glad they're changing it. Let's. CPI was back here. That fateful 12.313. Now we're down to 893. So 300, 420 points in an hour and a half. Good luck, Black Beauty. A little bit of a pop up back above 900 now. hanging right on 11,900. ES hanging at 39.15. We have about an hour to go on the stream. Stream will be Sunday night on Sharevision. And of course back here on Monday. Crude oil popping back up. Big 37 tick candle there. Back above VWAP. 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 Gold topsy-turvy, sending shorts, sending longs. See that beautiful move down on the UltraBond. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's copper been? Oh, copper's made new daily lows as well. Got a beautiful short signal. With a $500 candle there. You see the pound is falling. Pound didn't like the CPI report. Euro didn't like the CPI report. Yen really didn't care. Ooh, look at agriculture. Nice short signal there. Been a nice play. We're getting further and further down now. Will ES hit 3,900 today? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. As we watch the grind down. So who has plans for anything fun this weekend? Ace, please remember the fun includes not breaking or severing any body parts. Still grinding down. I could have jumped in almost anywhere here. But yet, anytime I try and jump into something that's already trending, I end up jumping in when this happens. No RJ today. Gold popping back up. Hey, Flocka. Mission. Judah. Yep, definitely broke the range we were in for a while. This range over the last, 10 trading days or whatever finally broke. So let's try and chart since I started trading, which is about here. Obviously, long and short didn't work there. It's hard to chart with that there, but would not have taken that either. This short signal I should have taken, I think. Let's see. It's very hard to chart. Nope, that would have stopped me out as well. And obviously, you sent a short signal right before that, which would have been beautiful. I should have just taken it. Then, short signal there was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 30 points. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Would not have taken that long. Would have taken this short, or should have taken this short. It's not like I haven't been on. Should have taken this short. Although one of the, yeah, this short here fired when my internet decided to go out. That would have been nice. Would not have taken that long, but it actually would have worked. Would have been beautiful, beautiful. This short right after the open. Actually, I need to make my stop 15. Let's see. So, I'm having been struggling between going for 30 points or 15 points. 15 would be a 1R, which is risky. This one would not have gotten my 30, would have gotten 20. So 20 by 15 might be the better idea, maybe. Then of course, short here. Let's see, that wick up might have nailed me. Yeah, that wick up actually would have nailed me. But then, very next short signal would have been good. And then we're here, of course, I wouldn't have taken that long. So let's look at that. One win, one loss, two win. Well, no, we'll count this as a loss. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2. Not going to count that, obviously. 3 and 3. Technically didn't go 30. Well, so say 3 and 4. If I was using the 2 to 1, the 30 by 15. So 90 points minus 60, so it'll be up 30 points or so. If I was using 15 by 15, then that would be in a winner. One win, one loss. Win, 2, 3. Oh wait, I forgot this one when I was counting before. Or one of these was a loser. This was kind of small. That one, I don't know. Where was it at? Oh, hold on. So now I'm confused. What did I say? 3 and 1, 3 and 2. Wait, at 15 by 15? No. 15 by 15, so it would be 4 and 2. Sorry. 4 and 2, 4 and 3, 5 and 3. So 5 and 3. So 75 minus 45, 30. So they ended up equaling about the same 30, same amount of points would have been won overall. Wheat sending a short signal on that 15-minute chart. It's kind of hanging out here now. And Q sending a short signal. Oh, pulling back. Oh, signal went away. Signal came back. Oh, popping up. Jumping in there. Not jumping in. Nope. Again, coming back up. Oh, back down maybe. Yep, can't break the low. Yep, stopped out. So I'm done trading for the day. I'll stick with the stream for another half an hour, but I'm done trading for the day. Possibly for good. Gold really popping back up here. Might have found the bottom on NQ, which is because I got in right at the right there. 21 points back up, 3 points. Yeah, maybe not. Coming right back down. Watching and waiting. Well, I'm not really waiting for anything. Not going to take any more trades today, but we can continue just hanging here, I guess. Continuing to head down. Back up. So it looks like it's about the 852, 853 area that it's struggling to get down. That was 860 for the pop-up. There's Crude heading down again. Beautiful move. Excuse me. Beautiful move there up on gold. So in the last less than 30 minutes, gold has moved up 18 points. Quite the rebound. You see it even sent a nice long signal on the 15-minute chart. And Q sending a long signal there. Um, huh? Are you quoting? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you quoting a Public Enemy song? Nice move down here, Black Beauty. I see. Beautiful. what it's sending. $74 ticks down on this 15-minute candle. Excellent job, Black Beauty. Wonderful. See, there's also moved down here on the heating oil. Now, again, the problem with heating oil is right now it's actually not horrible, but it has anywhere between, at this time of day, 15 to 20 ticks spread. And at $4.20 a tick, that's almost a $100 spread. But look at this. This is from the first short position right here. Hold on a minute. I think this is EMA. It needs to go to EMA. Yeah. There we go. So by taking that short there, look at this. Back up a bit. Back up. Back up. This is 843 ticks at $4.20 a tick. So that's a $3,540 move down. That's not even including those first two candles. That'd been an absolute beautiful move, the CADs. But like I said, like right now, we have about a 14 to 16 tick spread. That was a great call, Black Beauty. NQ's trying to NQ back above 11,900. That's wonderful. Great way to go into the weekend. That was actually a slice of cheese. And I didn't realize it was that loud. Remember, no carbs, the Twinkies are out. Beautiful move down there. And very quick. Just plain Walmart cheese. And Q coming back down as Tesla got some bad news. Tesla's second quarter production and margins are likely to fall short of expectations as Shanghai restricts output. Russell? Well, no one ever asks about Russell. He's like the redheaded stepchild. Russell's falling like everything, like the others. Russell fell 18.4 points for the CPI and is down to. It did hit a low below 1800, but still about 100 points higher than its most recent low back on the 12th of May. But here's the 1-minute chart. So, Black Beauty machine, I have a question. When I look at my demographics on YouTube and I look at the Earn a Trade Discord and such, it seems like there's the percentage of women in trading compared to men is very small. Do you have any thoughts of why? I've asked other women this, so I'm just curious. Like if I look at my YouTube demographics, it says like less than 1% of my 1% of my viewers are women. Now I don't believe that because I see a lot of women coming in here. So I think YouTube's demographics are off somewhat. But it's always been curious to me why it seems like there's not many women traders. And as for guns, I've never shot a gun, and I will probably shoot off my other foot if I did. And that question that is asked about women trading, I actually suggested CFT ask Lindsay from UProfit, the founder of UProfit, that same question. I believe he said that interview is going to be up today. I don't think he has it up yet. Let me look. I didn't see it pop up. Oh, well, there it is. He posted it 2 minutes ago. So here. For you fans of UProfit, Lindsay from UProfit interview with CFT. Okay. I asked if why you think um, there's such a low percentage of traders that are women. You know what? Any of you can respond to that as long as you don't give some sort of smart chauvinistic response. But it's curious to me. To the point on my Reddit, my subreddit, when I noticed that I was hardly getting any response from women who wanted to get involved with trading, that I actually posted a response. I posted a thread actually, It's down over 2 points from that short signal. Still going down. And I'm not sure, usually when you see big moves like this on a ticker, usually there's news response, but I'm not seeing any news. Inflation, unless this is the response to inflation, because the thought is the higher inflation goes, the lower there's going to be demand on gasoline. We are. I'm not sounding chauvinistic. I'm never mind. You know what? Forget I ever asked the question, because apparently I'm coming across wrong, and it's not how I meant it. I just was. It was this. Never mind. I need to shut up before wow, look at. Yeah, I talked about that heating oil just a little bit ago, and now that's almost 1,500 ticks. So that's 15 times 4, over 6,000. All right, I must have asked the question wrong because it must have came out wrong and it wasn't meant as anything bad. Never mind. I gotta keep my mouth shut. That wasn't it. Somehow everything I say lately has been taken the wrong way. There's a crude bouncing a bit. Wow, big bounce. 38 tick bounce. Meanwhile, gold's continuing to grind up. Right. Okay, Black Meaty. I know that. I guess my question was, why do you feel like it's such a small percentage of traders are women? That's what I was asking. If you had any thoughts on why. That was all I was wondering, because to me, there's no reason. I can't see any reason for it, because in my opinion, women are just as good at this and just as good at just about everything. So I don't understand why there's not more women in trading. That was my question. Yeah, I don't know if I came across wrong, or like I was questioning why there were. I did not, you know. Like I said, I even posted on, my subreddit here somewhere. You know, I had posted this. Attention women, trading is for you too. Just because like on my subreddit, I'm here offering to help people get started, and it's like no, I never saw a female until I posted that. And then, I post that people were checking out the Earn and Trade Discord, and this was months ago. And I had asked this question in the Discord as well. And of course, some chauvinistic guys started making comments that really upset me. Zor, no need to shout. Um, if you're talking about earn to trade, you can trade 20 micros. Ace, he was talking about prop firm account. Well, goodness knows I get way too emotional about it. No, it's okay. You're good, Zor. You're good, Zor. But yeah, 20. If you're talking about earn to trade, it's 20 micros. And if remember, if you're doing earn a trade and you're going to trade micros, make sure you contact support for live commissions. I have a video on my website about yeah, on my YouTube about the live commission structure on YouTube on earn a trade. Hey, G Cart. But yeah, I mean, I've been happy to see the amount of women here in trading that have been tuning in. And it's been a question I've been wanting to ask for a while. Why you know numbers are lower? Because if I look at YouTube, YouTube claims I have 0 women viewers, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how YouTube figures out demographics. But yeah, and CFT he showed me the same thing. Like on his demographics, it shows about 0.2%. Yeah, and I agree with that, Kevin. And it's why every now and then there'll be something that pops up, and I'll quickly say, "Hey guys, don't let's not be misogynist. Misogynist. I can never get that word out." But I try to make sure that everything is comfortable for everybody here. So I'm definitely a believer in equality in everything. It's likely leveled out there on crude, down near 119. So yeah, I definitely try to make this a safe space for everybody. Well, listen to Ace and not me, because obviously I'm not great at. Well, you know what? It's like I said, I can't execute. I seem to be okay. I could teach my strategy, and I bet other people would probably do well with my strategy. I just can't execute. 7 execution style murder. No, wait, not that type of execute. CBR, have I ever gotten in trouble with the YouTube police? No. But that is why you see the disclaimers running at the bottom of the screen about this not being financial advice and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so far I've never gotten in trouble with any social media. Never gotten in Facebook jail. Never warned on Twitter. Have gotten in a few epic arguments on Discord, but never gotten in any trouble there. Helps that I'm a mod, but Yeah, Tay, always feel free to ask questions. And if I don't know the answer, or I don't feel qualified to answer, I would definitely refer to somebody in the room that probably has the answer. Short signal firing there. Obviously, I'm kind of once bitten, twice shy now, and see if this comes down. Once bitten. I've been bit a few times today. Zori, you can, if for earn a trade, you can contact support and ask them to put in a maximum position size for you. And I mean, I'm not trying to be funny with this. The other option would be to buy a different mouse, one that might not be so sensitive to something like that. But the easier option is probably to contact Earn the Trade support. I don't know if any of the other prop firms offer that same thing, but I know you can get the maximum position size set on Earn the Trade. You mean if you accidentally think you entered too many contracts? Um, if you close it within like 10 seconds, usually the system doesn't catch it. But the best way to test, if you think you did something like that, is enter a limit order someplace far away from price. If it allows you to enter the order, then that means the system didn't catch you. You haven't failed the evaluation. If it rejects you entering that order, then you've failed. So like if I wanted to test that, I would bring up Ninja. Oops, wrong app. So like here, yeah, you got to catch it within a few seconds and quickly close it, or else, yeah, you'll you can't have it open for more than a few seconds. Use our Trader Pro. You poor soul. Yeah, our Trader Pro sucks. I have never figured out really the best way to use our Trader Pro. Uh, but yeah, I would definitely, if you're worried about that happening again, definitely contact support to get them to put in a maximum decision size for you. Excellent. You see this? All right. Do you like our Trader Pro Zor, or do you have to use it because your PC can't handle anything better, or are you on Mac? Just hanging out here to answer these last few questions. I think we just hit another new low of the day. And here we did 11,843. ES still trying to creep down to that 3,900 level. Okay, well, I think that's what we're going to call it for today. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Sunday night, back on Sharevision. Monday morning, we're back here. Another eventful week with the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. So, should be an interesting week. Hope everyone, like I said, hope everyone has a great weekend. I do thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for those that were here and came back after my internet decided it didn't like me for a bit. Have yourselves a great weekend, everyone. Talk to you next week. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r ox market trading. Have a great day.